Hello everyone, I welcome you in my YouTube channel. Today in this video I am going to talk about estimation of nitrogen by Zeldal methods. In the year of 1883, John Gustav Christopher Zeldal, a Danish chemist, developed these methods. What is the objective? The qualitative determinations of organic as well as inorganic nitrogen in the substances. Now, what is the procedures? The procedure is like that: step 1, digestions. Step 1, digestion. Step 2, distillations. And step 3, titrations. So DDT, just remember digestion, distillation and titrations. Now you can see digestions: simple plus sulfuric acid plus catalyst, Zeldal flask. Digestions: simple, sulfuric acid, catalyst, Zeldal flask. And second, you can see Zeldal trap, sodium hydroxide, distillation in boric acid solutions. This is the neutralization and distillations. And the last, titrations, standard HCl and ammonium borate. So this is the digestions, neutralization and distillation and titration. I repeat: digestions, neutralization and distillations, neutralization and distillation and titrations. Now, digestions. For decomposition of nitrogen sample utilizing a concentrated sulfuric acid, a catalyst copper sulfate and potassium sulfate for boiling point in testing increasing agents. As a result, ammonium sulfate produced. Nitrogenous compound H2SO4, copper sulfate and potassium sulfate. Ammonium sulfate H2O, carbon dioxide, other byproducts. Distillation: adding excess base to the acid digestions mixture to convert NH4 plus to NH3, followed by boiling and condensations of NH3 gas in a receiving solution. So ammonium sulfate, sodium hydroxide gives ammonia, sodium sulfate and water. Titration: to quantify the amounts of ammonia in the receiving solutions. Now, reaction with the boric acid H3BO3. If boric acid is receiving solution, then ammonia produced in distillations is react with H3BO3 and produce ammonium borate NH4 and plus H2BO3. It can directly titrated against a standard acid by using methyl red as an indicator. So NH3 plus H3BO3, it give NH4 plus H2BO3. What is the advantages? Prevent loss of ammonia by volatilizations. No need to back titration. Too weak acid to interfere for the titrations. So friend, what is the titrations? The reaction with hydrochloric acid, back titration. The ammonia is captured by a careful measured excess of standardized acid solution in the receiving flask. The excess of acid in the receiving solution keep the pH low and the indicator does not change color. NH3 plus HCl in excess give NH4 plus Cl minus and HCl left back. The excess acid solution is exactly neutralized by carefully measured standardized alkaline base solution such as sodium hydroxide. A color change is produced at the end point of the titration. So HCl NaOH gives sodium chloride water. So V ml of X in sodium hydroxide is equal to V ml of X in HCl is equal to V ml of X in ammonia. So friends, advantage and disadvantage. What is the advantage? It is a standard method of determining nitrogen content on protein and in food sample, and it measures the total nitrogen in soil sample. Disadvantage, it does not give measure of the true protein, since all nitrogen in food is not the form of protein. Different proteins need different corrections factors because they have different amino acid sequence. The use of concentrated sulfuric acid at the high temperature makes some kind of hazards, as does the use of some all possible catalysts. Geldal method is not applicable to compound containing nitrogen in nitro and azo groups, and nitrogen present in ring, and that is pyridine, quinine, and isoquinoline, as nitrogen of these compounds does not convert to ammonium sulfate under the conditions of these methods. This is the time consuming methods. So friends, hope this video will be helpful to you. If you like this video, then subscribe my channel, and thanks for watching.